Let's look at the screw gauge now. In a screw gauge, the least count is calculated by our original formula, which is pitch upon number of divisions on circular scale. Usually on a circular scale, you would have 100 divisions, or in some circular scales, you would have 50 divisions. Depending on that, the least count will change. Pitch is 1 millimeter usually. Pitch is the distance the circular scale travels along the main scale. Okay, so if you rotate the circular scale once, how much distance does it cover on the main scale? That is the pitch. Okay, usually that's 1 millimeters. So for a standard screw gauge, least count would be 1 millimeter upon 100. 100 are the divisions on the circular scale, so that will be 0.01 millimeters. This is the least count of a screw gauge, of the standard screw gauge that you find in the lab. So once we have the least count, how do we calculate the reading? Same way in which we calculated for vernier caliper. Total reading would be given by main scale reading plus the secondary scale reading, which is the circular scale in this case. So main scale reading plus circular scale reading. Main scale reading is we can read, okay. We look at the baseline, whatever is the reading, I'll show you. So in this case, it's almost 15 millimeters. That's the main scale reading. So this is 5, this is 10, this is 15. You see, you can see here it would be 15. It's not that clear, but yeah, approximately let's assume it to be 15. So that's the main scale reading. Yeah, coming back to what is the total reading, main scale reading plus circular scale reading. Main scale reading, we all know how to see that. Circular scale reading would be the least count of this device, least count of the screw gauge, multiplied by which division on the circular scale is coinciding with the baseline of the main scale. So let's take a closer look now. This is the baseline of the main scale, and when the object is fixed here, in that position, we see which division on the circular scale is coinciding with the main scale. It won't always be 0. It can be any division. It can be the 10th division or the 50th division or 52nd division or 80th division and so on. Okay. So we find that which division is coinciding with the main scale division, the main scale baseline. So that would be our circular scale reading, which is the division coinciding with the baseline. The division coinciding with the baseline. So if we have these things, we can calculate the total reading very easily.